We are in the process of getting our little man's nursery together. So
everybody's sick.
I have a cold. Travis has a cold. And Tegan, we don't know what she has.
Tegan got allergies.
So excuse the nasally sounding voice from Travis and I. But we are working on our little man's nursery, and we documented what we did for Tegan's. So we are documenting what we're doing for his as well. So here is a little bit of what Travis is doing right now to try to map out the accent wall for his room. Start over.
So we use a stencil in Tegan's room.
Tegan.
But we're not
Say
using a stencil in Carter's. So we're just gonna paint an accent wall. Excuse me. You're real dramatic, making it look like I'm gonna be using you, falling like that. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to map out how the stencil will look using my iPad, so it's easier for us to understand what's going where as far as color-wise. So this is the set we got him. So what I'm doing is I'm using the colors so I can map out what's gonna be what, because we decided that we're gonna paint the room this shade of blue.
No, we didn't.
We're doing a lighter version of that.
Yes.
In that family. Goodness gracious. So what I'll end up doing is I'll take that shade of blue and I'll turn these black lines that color, because we're gonna paint the whole room and then put the tape down. So that way when you take the tape up, it's that color that's left. So the black will end up being a lighter version of that color. So pretty much what we would do now, so let me pull these colors out. Oh, I didn't see that. You want that color, right? That doodle green color?
No.
We can do the yellow though.
Yeah, we can.
So I mean, we can do those 4 colors. We can do, because it's not, I mean, there's white in here. I mean, we don't have to do white.
We can just do them 3 right there.
I mean, it would be 4 because that's the blue color.
I'm talking about the 3 dots of the triangles.
That's what I'm saying. It'd be those 3 plus the blue.
I wasn't using the main color as...
That's not the main color.
I was saying I wasn't using the main color as one of the colors of those 3.
That's not the main color.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Nope.
So we're doing a lighter version of the blue for the wall, right? That's the blue. That's not a lighter version.
Okay, so wow. Okay, hold on.
I'm able to figure out what the color scheme was supposed to be. And I just got finished taping the room, but I'm running out of tape. This is what I got so far. So I always do the ceiling first. So this is what the wall is looking like right now. Oh, that precision just looks nice on camera. But I've run out of tape. I don't have any more tape to do that. And I don't have any more tape to do that or that. Frog tape is amazing. I have been using the blue liner tape for forever, but I'm just gonna have to use the frog tape and make it work. All right, so I finished the triangles. The plan today was to paint the whole room blue, but who knew that prepping an accent wall with tape took so long? So I at least got the 3 colors done today. I got a little bit of green in this triangle right here, but all the rest of the triangle is gonna end up being painted blue, so that when we take the tape off, it's gonna be the original color of the walls, to kind of break them up so it's a little bit better. But I'm pleased with how everything looks so far. I just added this green one because this whole area was empty, so we added that one to break that up. So you have those down there. And the one thing that helped me out so much doing this, is it still up here? Let me see if I can find it. Is a laser leveler. I don't know if I said that earlier in the video, but here it is. This thing right here. this thing is amazing. So for those who don't know, a laser leveler shows you a perfectly straight line. So for those wondering what I did, because I didn't record the process, I measured the height just to verify that it was, 8 feet tall. And then I put tape. I'm using this like a pointer. I put tape here along the edge, and I marked every foot. And then that's when we decided to do 2 feet tall triangles instead of a foot tall triangles. It makes a big difference. So once I marked 2 feet down, then I used the leveler, and it comes with this putty, but the putty doesn't stay. So what I did was I placed it in place, and then, is that paint running? That paint is running. I need a paintbrush. I placed the leveler. Hold on real quick so I can grab this paintbrush. I see some paint that's a little thick. I notice things like that. Let me take care of this real quick. What will happen is if you don't take care of those, this yellow, the yellow color that we used, I know I'm all up in the camera because I'm just focused. This yellow color was thick. Like, we used the same paint for all of these, but that yellow was super thick. Like, if it came out the can in clumps. So hopefully if that looks like that, I'll go back over that tomorrow. Okay, make sure no other ones looking like that. But see, the good thing is, even, with the fact that I got that green in that place, everything else is getting painted blue tomorrow. So it's okay if it's not perfect, because I have tomorrow to fix it. So as I was saying, I marked 2 feet. I put a little mark on it with a Sharpie to mark every 2 feet. And then I placed the leveler as close to the middle of the leveler, as close to that spot. And like I said, it has putty on it. And see, the putty will make it stay a little bit. But what was happening was, when the leveler was on, see, it shoots it. See, that's what was happening. So I'm turning the lights on, make it easier to see how it goes across the whole wall. So I know it's dark, but that just shows you how it goes across the whole wall. What was happening was, while it was up there and I was putting the tape on, so that the laser line fell in the middle of the tape, the laser started doing this. It started like slowly angling down. So by the time I got to the other side, it was off. And I was able to eye it enough, because I can see when things are crooked. I was able to eye it and be like, oh, this is not right. So I had to end up taping this to the wall to keep it in place. And yeah, this is an awesome invention. Like, I'm gonna be using this for everything, because it has the little leveler thing on the inside to show you, to help you make sure that it's straight. Because yeah, you're gonna get a straight line, but the question is the line actually straight and level with the ground? So I'm really, really happy I got this. I got it from Lowe's today for $20. We went to Lowe's and we balled out. So tomorrow, I'm gonna paint this all blue, and then we'll get this room together. But we decided to do, typically when you do an accent wall, your accent wall is the wall that you see when you walk in. So when you walk into a room, your accent wall should be one of those walls. Well, for us, the door is here and the accent wall is here. So his name will be on this wall. Ideally, it would have been great if it was this wall, because that's the wall people see when they walk in. But when we moved in, they had to hook up the internet right here. So his wall was gonna be, the accent wall was gonna be where his crib is. And we're not gonna put his crib right here, because that's where they put the internet connection in. So we're gonna have to figure out a creative way to have all of that so that it's not in the way. And we obviously are not gonna put his crib by the window, as well as we're not putting it under any vents. That's just always something to think about when you're doing a child's room, is you don't wanna put anything where a vent is. Because for example, in I think our first house, TT's chair, like if we were holding her in her chair was right up under the vent. So I remember the first night we realized that my throat was terrible the next morning because I was sitting under that vent for so long. But that's just something to think about. So we still have to get some window treatments for the window, but we at least have all of this. And we just took TT's furniture and moved it to here. We got gray on purpose so that, you know, if we had other children, gray is neutral, and we just, you know, get everything. And we got a new changing pad cover so that it's not purple anymore. All right, so I'm about to go enjoy my family for the rest of the evening, and y'all will see me tomorrow. Ooh, y'all, I'm tired. I am tired. I ain't done. So I got this wall done. So I'm gonna have to go back in and with my small paintbrush and try to hit some of the areas. So I went ahead and did the tops all the way around. So now I just gotta focus on here and there, and then get my paintbrush and start hitting some of these areas. But I'm tired. I'm tired. Check in with y'all in a little bit. All right. Whew, gosh. All right, I'm done. I gotta see if there's paint on my head. So I forgot to put my gloves on this hand, so now this hand is full of paint. But this hand is still decent because I had my glove on this hand. I was Michael Jackson in it. So the room is painted fully. So now everything just has to dry. And then once it dries, I'll probably look back in here later on today. Cause you know, when you roll in on top of white walls with a light color, it's easy to like miss certain areas. Cause sometimes the roller doesn't cover the way it needs to. So I'll come back in here. Oh, 2 areas right there. All right, so I'm gonna do that now. What's your head? What's your head?
In that with Mama.
Oh, so I'm gonna show Carmen what I did, what I done. Look at how dark she looks.
It looks nice and blue. Miss a spot.
Good, you see it. That's why I ain't throw the paint away. Where's that? You get the blue tape?
It's right. It's up there. I can't reach it.
Somewhere. I see it.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what his room is looking like right now. And all the furniture is in the middle. Like I said, this was TT, so we're of course gonna change that. This is the set we bought. Yeah, let me just turn the camera around. So this is the set we bought. Trend Lab, got it from Target, but they had it in many different places. So we use colors out of here, but we use a lighter blue for the walls so that it wouldn't be too dark in here. But she said she's ready to see what the triangles look like. I can start taking some of the tape off.
Whenever you're ready, bro.
I mean, I can start taking it off. You can hold the camera. You nervous?
Yeah. Cause I'm just scared the tape gonna take the paint off. All your hard work.
That's almost all the tape. I haven't taken the tape off the ceiling, but that's just the tape around there, or around the window. But this is what it's looking like so far. So the color of the wall was what was underneath, just to help break up the squares, and I think that makes a huge difference.
Triangles.
The triangles.
You don't know your shapes.
Do you know your shapes?
Yeah.
No, you don't. So how do you feel about the white lines in between?
I like it.
It helps, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
That's your 4th color that you wanted.
that's your 4th color that you wanted. So the ceiling should come off easily because I marked it right there. So what should happen is I start pulling from there, the whole ceiling should come off in one swipe. Let's try it and see. That's why it's important. When you're taping up your ceiling, that's how they be doing in the tutorials. They be talking to the camera and still be doing stuff at the same time. Maybe that's supposed to be that way. Maybe that's what it is. Start it there. I think. We're about to find out. I thought I was starting going that way. I don't remember. So I guess it's this way. I think. Mother sucker.
It ripped.
But it was doing what it was supposed to. You see what I had said? You see it was doing what I had said.
After you figured out what way you went.
Oh, wow. Oh, this tape is wasted. Not wasted. This is 1.5 rolls of frog tape. I will never go back to using blue tape again. I only use a blue tape around the windowsill and stuff like that, but I like it. So now I just have to go in. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I have to go in.
Yeah, you can see it.
You can?
Mm-hmm.
So I got to hit these areas like this. And then I'll probably hit like little spots like that where the paint kind of went underneath. But for the most part, the paint, you know, didn't go underneath. This is a spot right here. I need to blue tape this one.
Where you missed a spot?
Mm-hmm. To see the color, like I told them early in the video, because, like I said earlier, because this color is so light, it was hard to see where I missed it at. So right now, Carmen is blue taping the room. That's what they have you do when you buy a new house. They have you blue tape the house. I can see those. I need to do the blue areas are the areas I need to do. They have you blue tape the house and mark.
I can't reach that, and I'm not about to jump to try to reach it either.
I mean, that just lets me know it's somewhere up there. So she's going through and she's Inspector Gadgeting it. But overall, I'm pleased with how it turned out. So, still have a couple more things to purchase for the room. Ooh. And we'll be letting y'all see Carter's finished room. And now we got to get his letters. We're going to do those in the dark blue from the comforter. We're going to get those from Hobby Lobby and probably just spray paint them. On to the next day. So today, we're about to finish Carter's room. So I'm getting my materials together while snacking on some peanut M&Ms. I'm really sleeping. Went to church this morning, and I just want to go to sleep. I just want to take a nap. That's all I want to do. Let's head upstairs. I think I got everything I need. I'm not sure.
Travis, hold on 1 second. Don't come all the way up.
Why? What's going on?
I got my mama's door open and she ain't fully dressed.
Yikes.
Alright, now you come.
Carmen's mom moved in.
Who's that?
YouTube. I don't know their names. It's a bunch of them. And they're watching at different points in time. Oh man, I'm gonna go to sleep. I done killed this whole bag. I was supposed to split it up into 2 times. I could hear.
Stop. Are they good?
Yeah, all right. All right, so it's time to do touch-ups.
Will you mess up your shirt?
Yeah, I touched it. Let me just tell women one thing. When you are talking to anybody, talk with your head straight. Just like this. See how I'm talking like this? I don't have any of this going on. Okay? Trying to have a conversation with you, you moving your head and doing all this other kind of stuff, talking to me like you crazy.
Well, stop asking me crazy questions then. How about that?
Just because you think a question is crazy don't make it crazy.
It's crazy.
So Carney is getting his crib together, and TT is being TT. I touched up all my little areas. So. As of right now, things are coming together. We got that change from the purple to that. Got his crib little situation set up. Now I just need to go out back and spray paint his letters. We can go do that next.
Really?
TT, you ready for your brother to get here?
Where's your little brother at?
Where's he at?
Where's he at? Where's your little brother?
Is he in mommy's belly?
This is your little brother? You gonna rub him?
I spray paint so much, I have a spray painting cloth I just leave outside. Just leave it out here, so anything I'm doing got a place. So I get spray paint all over the place. So right now we got this gazebo in the back. I'm gonna get some concrete pavers to go right here so that we can move the whole table over, and then we have our fire pit under there. That's what our backyard looks like. This is all used to be trees. Then they decided they wanted to add some more houses, so now they've already knocked the trees down, and they're gonna start building more houses back there. So, yay! All right, we're gonna take these letters. Excuse me. Carmen got them at Walmart. And use some of this. We're gonna use Ultra Matte to spray paint them. I would let it dry, and then I'll check it to see if I missed anything. This took me all of 2 minutes, and I'll show you how we get it to stick to the wall. All right, so right now we're putting up the letters, and the easiest way to attach letters to a wall we found, excuse me, was to hot glue a thumbtack, hot glue a thumbtack on the back of the letter. So you put some hot glue down, and then you put the thumbtack in, sticky part away from it, obviously. And then once it's dry, all you have to do is push the letters into the wall wherever you want them. And they just go right in, and they stay affixed as long as the hot glue doesn't come off of the tack, and they stay up with no problems. So that's how we got Tegan's up at the old house and put it up here.
Yeah, because you know it was my brilliant idea to do the thumbtacks with the hot glue.
You did not come up with that idea. You got it from YouTube.
I did not.
You found it somewhere.
Nope, it came out of my brilliant brain.
Is that where it came from?
Yep.
Okay. What else comes out of there? You see Carmen has on my shirt, as always. I can't wear certain things anymore because somebody too busy going in my drawer.
Look, I have to find stuff that fits.
Tegan in here having a meltdown. You okay? Are you okay? I guess that's a no. How's that spacing?
That's good.
You sure?
Well, go over a little to the left, just a little bit. A little bit more because you got the T spaced out more than the A. That's better.
Height wise, it's okay.
Down a little bit. Down. Down.
It's got to be lower than that.
Well, the top of the A looks like it's higher than the top of the R, don't it?
Where's the laser at?
Yeah, that's good.
Right there.
Yeah.
That's how you know the wall, because you can't see the line over here.
You said the wall is what? Uneven?
Uneven.
I told you can see it over here on the bottom. You need to come down some.
I was trying to see the laser.
That's good right there. That's good. You good. Bring it over to the right. Yeah, that's good.
All right, so this is the final look. His name on the wall. We got him some blackout curtains that are navy. And of course we have this. And then we still got to get a cubby to go right here. But that is what Carter's room looks like thus far. You like your little brother's room? All right, we appreciate y'all joining us on this journey. Got a few more things that we have to get together before he gets here. Yay! Talk to y'all later. Peace.